Oh, wow, welcome. Guess what? You're at the I Square Engineering Lab right here on Wang Hall. This is the place that I spend most of my time. And you can look around. I mean, when you see we have a section for undergraduate students, and we have two undergraduate students that are working here, and they're very, very comfortable. We also have postdoc um, space for postdoc. So one of the interesting things about being here is that you can be here anytime, and the facility is very great, and it facilitates innovative thinking. You want to be at a place where you can feel relaxed. We also get provided with all of these fancy stuff. This is the latest technology, and it is very good and very comfortable. I mean, I feel like home.
Hello, welcome. My name is Artrey, and right now we're looking at some interview data. We're doing a little bit of measuring influence on microelectronics for first year students. With me is our undergraduate researcher, Camille.
Yeah, so while we aren't dealing with any restricted data right now that has to be protected, this facility does allow us to do so with certain security measures that are in place.
Okay,
But
have you put anything up there?
yeah, but I know that we have to choose two different.
Oh, hi, I'm Shauna,
And hi, I'm Anderson.
and you're in the common space here in Wings. This is the main common area for both students and faculty to meet in our graduate school area. And we have several different aspects in which we can make that happen, both socially, academically, as well as professionally. We use this space to gather everyone together to talk about what we're doing, how we're doing it, and different things that we're doing both in our academics, but also what are we doing in our own personal lives. One of the aspects that we do that with is through our Wednesday wake-ups.
For example, we on certain months we gather with faculty in these tables you are seeing, and we ate our breakfast. Actually, we discuss. It's not academic. It's about our lives. It's about connecting with others. It's sharing, and it's treating people as people, humans. We are humans dealing with this process all together, and it's great to discuss with other people's things outside academia. It's not only about articles, not only about research.
Hi, I'm Nrupaja. My advisor is Dr. Jennifer DeBoer. Here in DeBoer Lab, the graduate students all work together. Our research focus is on localizing engineering and displacement. As you can see from the colorful flags, our work is very international, and some of our current and past projects have been in Kenya, Senegal, Zimbabwe, and here in the US. We have this 3D printer in the lab, which we use to 3D print products and create customizable kits for teaching foundational skills to learners in these countries.
Got you down. Hello. Welcome to the ENE space over here in Wayne. This is our space that we utilize for classrooms as well as meeting spaces. This room can be divided up into three different spaces when needed, but also in one large space, which you can see we're at now. Right now, we're utilizing it for classroom space, for meeting spaces. We also, in the summertime, use it for different camps for middle school, high school, and elementary students. And we like this space because of the fact it's directly tied to our makerspace. So the students can go between the makerspace and come to this area, as well as have our open space for different lunch and things like that.
So this space is kind of what some people would now call a maker space. And I've actually done some research on maker spaces with my wife, who's an interior designer, and studying how maker spaces can promote creativity and engagement. And one of our findings was that like a messy space is actually more inviting to students because they feel like they can mess around and not, worry about it being so pristine. So we've stayed true to that. It's a very messy space, somewhat intentionally, but this is a little overboard. You can also see that we have the power outlets above the ceiling here, so they can drop down and you can work at different places. Part of that is to keep this somewhat of a mobile space. We have tables that are on casters. We have other benches that have been moved around a number of times as we've reconfigured and set up for different types of things we're doing.
Hi, my name is Andrew. Welcome to my research lab. So I work in here with several other people, and one of my favorite parts of the lab is all the whiteboard tables and the whiteboard walls we have. It's super nice for collaboration and just building mind maps and just general ideas sharing. So everyone in here is always writing on the walls, and we're erasing things and adding new ideas, and it's a great way for everyone to contribute to the group setting. My research group has 4 members in it, so sometimes we'll have our research group meetings over here at this table, which is super nice because we have the screen and more whiteboard surfaces everywhere we can all write on.
Hi, I'm Emily. I work in Carrie Douglas's lab. I work in this space with about 8 to 10 other people. My work is focused on looking at undergraduate development through a microelectronics program. I really like working in this space because I get to collaborate with other people as a postdoc. I was also able to work in this space as a graduate researcher. And so it's fun to be able to work with people at different levels of their education, and also be able to look down the hall at these other labs and be able to talk to people from other places as well. It's a nice place to be able to collaborate with others, as well as have a place where I can focus on my own work as well.
Welcome to Engineering Learning Observatory. I'm Şenay Purdue. I'm a professor in engineering education. What we do in ELO is research on students' design thinking and design reasoning. And what is unique about this lab is that we have one-way windows, mirrors, where we invite research participants to come into lab, and we are able to observe them as they are solving design problems. Sometimes this is done individually, sometimes they come in teams or pairs, and in that case we look at their group decision-making processes. So what is different about this lab and the focus group labs across the hallway is that in those conversations, interviews tend to be more discourse heavy. Here we tend to focus more on problem solving.